I'm here live with one of the top offensive tackles in the country, Ziyare Addison, on the 5-Star Flex. Welcome to the 5-Star Flex, where being a 5-star isn't just a ranking, it's a mentality. I'm your host, Phillip Dukes, aka Dukes D Scoop. Check me out on Twitter and Instagram at Dukes D Scoop, and make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Today, we got a really special treat. One of the most highly sought after and most athletic offensive linemen in the country, Ziyare Addison. Z, what's going on, bro?
Hey, what's going on, man? How you doing?
And I'm good. Talk to me about what it was like growing up in Riverview.
So a couple years back, I moved from Tampa. I met my stepfather. He met me and my mom, and moved us out of an apartment and moved us to a house in Riverview. And I'm really thankful for that. My stepfather is a really big person in my life. My father passed away when I was 6 years old. Both my mom and my dad played basketball. He really stepped up. He's really a true father figure in my life. Really appreciate him. It was nice getting out of Tampa and moving out here to Review. You know what I'm saying? It's a nice neighborhood, and I had a great life growing up.
Okay, good. Talk about the relationship with you and your mom and how much she's meant to you along your journey.
Oh, me and mom real close. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was just me and her for a while until I met my stepfather. We always had that close bond. She had me when she was 20, so it's like she was still growing up while she was still raising me. You know what I'm saying? So we just have a really tight bond.
I love to hear what guys talk about how they are impacted by their family and how their family means a lot to them. It means a lot to me, especially in our community.
Hmm.
If somebody didn't know you and they asked for you to describe yourself in one word, how would you describe yourself?
That's a good question. Worker.
Worker, I like it. Where do you think your sense of work ethic comes from?
Hmm. I would say my mom. I would say
Yeah,
my mom for
I
sure.
saw you look up. I knew she
Yeah.
was back there. Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, mom.
Yeah. She said, "What's going on?" She said, "Hello."
All
Uh,
right.
I said it's really everybody. It's really the whole family. My family. I feel like that's where I really got my drive from. They push me to be the best every day, and I feel like it's them for sure.
You got to be a hard worker to be an offensive lineman that runs track. What made you run like what made you say, you know what, I'm gonna go out here and run 100?
I wanted to display my athleticism. It's only like my tape was really you saw the athleticism in the tape, but I wanted to do something that would separate myself from everybody else. Everybody was looking at me crazy and laughing at me when I was running track. And then I really took off from there since I started running track. And it really showed and displayed my athleticism, me running track, because there's not too many linemen in the country that's doing that. And with me putting me wrestling as well, that displays my athleticism as well. I just want to separate myself any way possible from everybody else.
If you weren't doing anything athletic or you didn't have possible dreams of playing in the NFL, what would your dream job be?
I always wanted to be an astronaut or a plastic surgeon.
Oh wow, okay. That is the first time I ever met a 16, 17-year-old guy say he wants to be a plastic surgeon. That's dope, bro.
So,
I really like that.
yes,
So
sir.
you got a sense of maturity about yourself that's way beyond your years. When you talk to college coaches, what's one of the things that you like the most about your conversations?
I really love talking ball with the coaches really picking their brain out of, and they're picking my brain of how much a kid really loves ball. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people, like, I know a lot of athletes that don't really ask like specific type of questions that I ask. So like, I'm always trying to find myself to separate myself from everybody else. Like I ask coaches how their family doing, how you doing, how you feeling mentally. Like what's a player that you think that you see myself as who I study. Shoot, coach, send me a couple tell me some of your guys and how I stack up against them and how I can like better my game on those players. I'm always asking for tips and tricks and stuff. Even I'm getting trained all that type of stuff. I always want to learn and be the best way I can be.
Nice. I like that.
Yes, sir.
All right, so at this point, I think people got a pretty good feel for who you are. We're gonna get into the nitty gritty.
Yes, sir.
Everybody wants to know where you're going to school, Z.
Yeah, I already know.
I already know. So look, we randomly picked 6 schools out of your top 12 to talk about,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna pick a school and we'll talk about them. All right, so let's start with Florida State.
Florida State is a school that took an opportunity on me early. They took an opportunity at a kid out of the camp that buzzed his butt out of his camp, but he was only 6'3", 240 pounds. Now I'm 6'5", 280 pounds, and still have the same athleticism I had when I was at 240. Maybe even that more athletic than who I was before. I always had that relationship was always been built, and they told me that we coming. They wasn't. They was on an uprise. One of the best. They're one of the best football programs in the country. Norvell signed an 8 to 10 year deal, and that really intrigued me. That tells me the coaching staff not going anywhere, and I will get the best development and the best treatment from the program.
All right, talk to me about Oregon.
Oregon, another school that took opportunity on me earlier. That was my fourth scholarship. Coach Terry offered me a scholarship. The O-line coach, when he saw me when I run track, he said, "I never seen that boy. I've never seen no lineman do that." And then he's like,
Yeah.
"It's really a no-brainer for me." He saw the upside before everybody else really started jumping on me. You know what I'm saying? Unless it was again, that's another relationship I had for a while. That was another program that really took off. They're gonna be competing for a national championship. And that's another staff that I know that's not going anywhere as well. That intrigued me as well.
All right, Z, talk to me about Colorado.
Colorado, so shoot, prime time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Prime time is a really good coach with that program, really getting all the kids on the map and really trying to turn that program around. I know they had a rough year the first go around, but you know what I'm saying? It takes time to build a program. I know people had the expectations and because it's Deion Sanders, but it takes time to build a program, and I'm really intrigued on what they're building. I believe what they're building.
All right. What about Georgia?
Georgia, can't say too much. Kirby Smart. It's the best football program in the country, and they really love me. They love my athleticism. All these schools love my athleticism. I can play 1 through 5. That really intrigued them, and when they pulled the trick on me, they started really recruiting me hard. And I really can't say too much about the program. It's Georgia. It's the best football program in the country.
Yeah, I mean, what can you say, right?
Yeah.
All right, now what can you say about Miami?
Miami, it's really good people down there. With Coach Mariball, Coach Cristobal, they got a really good culture there. They're building another program that's really on an uprise. That's another. I believe they're going to be a 10-year program. It's another school that I have really good relationships with O-line coach and Cristobal. And Cristobal be hitting me up every day or every other day. Mariball too. They really been recruiting me real hard out of all these schools, and you know what I'm saying. That's a program I really like to see.
All right. Last but not least, let's talk about Florida.
Florida, it's in State is in home. Coach Sale, and they got another coach, Coach John. They're really big on recruiting them. I mean, not recruiting, but they're really big on development. Of course, all these schools know how to develop, but Florida really intrigued me because both of those O-line coaches was in the league at some point, so they know how to develop. Coach John, that's the offensive line coach that they got. He was with the Browns for 3 years, and he talking on the phone with him. He knows ball. Like I know there, if I go there, I'm gonna get really good coaching, be well developed.
All right, Z, when do you think you want to have your decision made on when you want to commit?
Mid-August.
Mid-August.
Yes, sir.
All right, so you got one opportunity to tell whatever school you commit to. You got an opportunity now to tell them what they're getting when they get Ziyare Addison.
Well,
What will they be getting?
You'll be getting a kid that can play 1 through 5, that studies and love the game, that just not taking the game for granted. I went through blood, sweat, and tears to get to where I'm at now. Fun fact about me, I came as a defensive end and a tight end. I was only 190 pounds, not too sure if I was going to go to the military or play football. Now I'm the best. Now I believe I'm one of the best offensive line players, if not the best offensive lineman, the best player in the country. You know what I'm saying? Just busting my butt, switching and trying to learn the position. And now and the upside is there because I've only been playing the position for 2 to 3. This is my third year playing offensive line, so the upside is there. Of course, me wrestling and running track, my athleticism, but for sure shows on tape. And if you watch my tape from my sophomore to junior year tape, it's only getting better and better. The kid that can play once again, kid has lanky, long arms, that can play 1 through 5. That's gonna bust his butt every day, and you're gonna get a player that's gonna give it his all.
Z, I'm sold. If you run for president, I'm voting for you, and I want to be your campaign manager for sure.
I appreciate that.
I'm signing up now. Hey man, where can everybody find you on social media?
Ziyare underscore Addison, ADDISON. That's me on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, you name it. If you go on Snapchat, it's Zai is a silly Billy. But other than that, you can find me Ziyare Addison anywhere.
Man, Z, man, thank you, man. I know it's late. I'm glad we got this in. Tell mom and step pops I said they're doing a hell of a job raising you, man. Great
Yes,
job, dog.
yes, sir. I got you.